to Helga's Creations. I am Helga. In this video, I'm going to show you what crafts I have been up to. I did want to focus on progressing on my entrelac baby blanket, which I have a little, but it has been a really busy week. Even though my sisters are here to help out, it's still super busy. It's close to the end of the month, so that's when I'm the busiest as an accountant. So let me show you how much progress I did Monday. It's currently Wednesday, but Monday I had a day off, so I was able to progress just a bit. So let me get this. I finished the purple, yay, the first decrease, and I think I'm watching quite a few knitting channels lately because I really want to say I cast it on the second ball of yarn and not I joined a new ball of yarn, or oh my gosh, I guess it has been a while since I've watched just crocheting videos. But I added the second ball of yarn for the last three and a half, I think, or 3 1/4 for the last 3 1/4 squares on this. And I was able to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half white squares on Monday. So 6 and a half plus 3 and a half, 10. So I was able to do 10 technically squares on Monday. Normally I would have a half day today, but I don't because I had a full day off from work. So couldn't do much today. We're gonna be going to a sub shop, so I don't know if I should take my blanket with me, especially with how big it is. There's already a couple spots where it's a little not stained, but something got on it, and I think I just need to wash it and it should be fine. But I don't want to mess with it too much. I can take it with us on the car, but the town that we live in is so small, it's not even a 5-minute drive. Or it is, because we have to stop to look both ways before going onto the main road. That's it. So, and parking can take a while, especially if we don't, since it's a new shop that opened up, it might be busy, so I'm not sure. Either way, I might bring my knitting with me and work on that while I'm there. So I'm doing some sort of craft. But the other crafts that I've been doing that's not fiber related are some things that I had ideas for my sister and I to do during the summer. And I wanted to do this to do trick-or-treating at Renaissance Festival, but I forgot. The Renaissance Festival here in Kansas City, it starts up in September through October, November, some of that. And my sister here for the summer, so that doesn't work. But since I wanted to go back to Nebraska, I wanted to visit Nebraska some point during the summer. I did see that in Lincoln, they have a Renaissance Festival July something, beginnings of July, like 12th, 15th, some of that. So we'll still be able to go to a Renaissance Festival, just not here. But two birds with one stone, I get to visit my friends and family back in Nebraska and get to go to Renaissance Festival. So I had mentioned that we were going to do potion bottles, and let's see, my sisters already did 20 and I think I did only 4, just to kind of show what to do. And so they're so tiny. This is my thumb. It is the tip of my thumb. These potion bottles, at least this one in particular. There's one that's small and long, which I want to do like scrolls and put either like a nice message or something like Renaissance related, like adventures out there, or something very small, because it is a small bottle. So this one, let's see if it'll focus. We put some seashells and some glitter stars in. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, this is a unique. Oh, this is one I made. And they were not officially done with making them. This one, we put some colorful rocks in there with some stars. So to finish these off, I'm going to screw, it's like a teeny tiny eyelet, so I'm gonna have to use pliers. I'm gonna screw teeny tiny eyelet in it, and then I have a glue gun with some wax sticks, and we're gonna just put some over the top of it just to make it more, potion bottle-y, and we're just gonna leave it like that, so that people, whenever we trick or trade, people can decide if they want to put like a chain, to either do a keychain or to do it as a necklace, whatever option, but it's theirs to do whatever. So we got a few of these done Monday night as well. So while my sisters were working on those, and they were really excited to do it, I also bought origami paper, and I'm like, you know what, let me do a couple things, origami stuff, because just in case if my sisters either have never had done origami before, I can at least say or show, oh, this is what it means, or this is how you're supposed to fold it instead of this way. Well, I got really into it. So let me find, okay, there you go. So I've only made 3 little stars. But I also wanted to make something a little more fun than stars, and I made butterflies, and they're so easy to do. I think I've already made 20. And it takes me about almost a minute to do. And I got some fun paper, like celestial paper. It's got moons. Probably this one will be better. Sun. Focus. My face is no longer there. Hold on. It's got celestial stuff like sun, stars, moon. It even has maybe like the signs, the zodiac signs? Yes. Like Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, yeah, zodiac signs. I don't know why I'm brain farting, but they're just so easy to make, and I was just making these butterflies while my sisters were making the potions. Oh my goodness, I don't know how to show this. There you go. So yeah, stars, moon, suns, and then in that pack of the celestial paper, they also had galaxy paper. So There's this one. There's one that is also very... There you go. So it's kind of cool, at least the Galaxy one, because you get variety of colors, unlike... I mean, yeah, you do get variety colors of the Celestial ones, but it's got the designs, which I like. But with the like Galaxy ones, you get one wing to be one color, the other wing to have different colors, and depending on the paper, the bottom will also have different colors in each little strip of paper. So, yeah. I really like making those. And I was trying to make a heart or something else, but right now I am very focused on making butterflies, which is alright. And then I just gotta figure out where we are gonna have them, like hold it all. I'm gonna make a basket or a bag, or like a pouch. I can crochet a pouch. That would be a pretty good idea. I do have a few crocheted pouches, patterns or ideas saved in my Pinterest, so I can always go there to check it out. But yeah, I need to make a basket or find a basket or bag around the house, or make one, and then create the sigil that is supposed to say that you're a trinket trader, which would be fine, because this has been super fun to do. Like mini whatever is always super fun. The potion bottles, super fun. Origami. At least the butterflies are super fun. The stars, it's still a little tricky for me, but I think I'm getting it. But I'm gonna get actual origami star strips of paper, just because I don't think I'm cutting them super evenly or the right width, because I think I'm supposed to do 1/2 inch strips. I was doing a 1/4, and then I did 1/2 inch. The 1/4 thick ones were not as finicky as the 1/2 inch ones. I don't know what the difference could be. So maybe it was just the unevenness of me cutting the paper, but I will try to make all the ones that I cut, because I think I did about 20 or 30. These are just a few that I was able to just grab out of here. So, and one of my sisters knows how to make the stars, so she can maybe focus on these ones or help me make all the stars out of these strips of paper that I cut up. And then I'll next week or something, I'll buy the actual star, like actual strips, even cut strips from Amazon. And I'll have all of this linked in the description. But yeah, I will try and do more progress on the entrelac blanket, baby blanket, and maybe even continue also on my tapestry Afghan. There's some horrors in this house. Hopefully YouTube heard me right. Horrors. Horror. I think because since I know the song, it's in my head it doesn't sound right, but I at least want to get the words started, which I think, well, the last word, or the first word that I start, which is the last word of the blanket, is house. So, because you're going to have to go from bottom to top, at least how this tapestry goes. I don't know. I've only done one tapestry and it was bottom up. So I don't know if there's a difference if you could do top bottom or not. But bottom up of this blanket. So we're going to start on the word house. And I kind of want to get maybe 5 to 10 rows in this week. Just because it is pretty easy. And it's just counting. I'm an accountant. So I should be, it's fun. I like tapestries. So yeah, let's see what else I can get done. It is Wednesday night. Oops. So we've got Thursday, Friday, which busy work week. Saturday, Sunday. Saturday I do have a group, craft group. So I get to see those ladies and do some really good progress on, or probably my blanket, the entrelac blanket. I'll bring that to there. And then Sunday, I'm pretty sure we had something planned for Sunday. I'm not too sure. But it would mean just me being a passenger princess. Because I still have a boot, which hopefully in a week and a half when I go to the doctor again, I might not be in this clunky boot anymore. I might be in a brace over an actual shoe and my foot in a shoe. We'll see. I hope so. I haven't done anything to really upset my ankle. And I've been able to put some pressure, like when I'm in the shower, I'm able to put some pressure on my foot, but not too much. Just because I have a little bit of a fear of putting too much pressure. And breaking my ankle even more. It's not the pain. I can deal with the pain. I literally had a baby 4 months ago. But I just don't want to upset it and then be like, oh no, you messed it up a little bit more while you were healing. So, oh no. You're gonna have to be in the boot longer. Oh no. So anyways, let's see what I can get done this week on any of my crafts, plus some of my new ones. Okay, an update on the blanket. I have not been able to work on it too much / film an update because of that. So on Friday, which was yesterday, right now is Saturday. On Friday, I ended on the 13th white square, which in the last video, I finished at 6.5 white squares. So then that would be 6.5 squares completed on Friday. So now today, Saturday, I had my crochet or craft group or fiber arts group it's for 2 hours that we're usually at the coffee shop. But even then, before going there and after, I had quite a bit of time. I had some motivation, and I think I got quite a bit done. So let's see. So I did finish the white squares, and I finished it when I started the group, which is at noon. And I said I finished on Friday on the 13th. 13 square on Friday. And that would be, let's see, if 26, this was 25 squares, right? So 25 squares minus 13, I did 12 up until noon. when I started my group. And then I had started the pink, and let me double check how many. Let me double check how many squares I've got. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 out of 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah. So I just ended, because I don't know how much time I have left in the day, but I'm currently on the 17th pink out of 24. And I had said 25 minus 30, 20, 12, 17 plus 12, 29, 29 squares that I did today. And it has helped. I had bought, to do the origami stars, I had bought specific strips of paper for that. And they came today, and I was working on it. So I would do 4 rows, stop, do a little star, and then do another 4 rows, do another little star. And that has helped my hands not feel so tired, just because I'm having some sort of break in between. And it takes long enough for the stars that it gives my wrist a little bit of a break, and then my hands have a different movements to it, so it doesn't feel like I'm doing something the same. But it is quick enough for me to make at least one that it doesn't feel like I'm quote unquote wasting my time on the stars, and I'm not working on the blanket. So I think for tomorrow, since I do want to get, I think I had said 5 to 10 rows on the tapestry blanket or tapestry Afghan, I think tomorrow I'm just going to finish up the pink and then do the tapestry blanket and see if I can get up to 10 rows that I want, and then continue on the baby blanket, because well, today, the 30th, was my friend's virtual baby shower. And during the virtual call, she was having some pretty strong Braxton Hicks. And they were slightly abnormal than the usual from what they have said. So her husband's like, oh, the baby is gonna come in 2 weeks. And I'm like, I thought I had a month before, a month and a few days before you gave birth, or for the due date. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay. So even though, yes, I'm gonna make some progress on the tapestry, well, this is going really quickly anyways, but I need to complete this blanket within the 2 weeks, which I think is doable, because now that I'm going on a decrease, I'm going down one square each color change, and I'm not going up 1 square. So if I can finish row 24, and I would have done 3 rows this week, which, let me do some quick math. If it was 26, 25, and 24, that would be it. That would be 75 rows this week. Well, no. Technically, I did like 3.5. No. I don't know. At the end of the video, I will say how many squares I had completed, just like the previous video, and how many rows. But now that I'm on a decrease, and I think the next week I'm not going to be so busy, I could probably get another 3 rows done. Maybe 3.5. Because it's on a decrease. Because then after that is 23, 22, 21. So that'd be 66 squares. And for a whole week, I could do, what did I do last time? Like 75 squares? I just did my video on Monday. Ugh. Technically for me, it's already been a week. Mentally, it's been a week or 2 weeks since I last uploaded the video. But it was around 75 squares. So if I can keep at it like that, I could get, and that was still a busy week. So I didn't crochet that many squares within 7 days. It was probably what, 4 days, 3-4 days that I did that many squares. Now imagine if I actually crocheted 10 to 15 squares per day. And on some days, if I'm really feeling motivated, or, you know, my daughter isn't, you know, super clingy, or she's able to fall asleep quicker, and before I fall asleep, I can do some squares. I can make up for the days that I wasn't able to do as many. So I would probably be able to do a lot more in a week if I give up on sleep. I'm kidding. No, don't do that. It's just a joke. But instead of like doom scrolling or playing games on my phone, just really having my my project accessible right there next to me with, I mean, I just need the blanket, the next yarn that I might be using, some scissors, and my crochet hook, and I'll be good to go. So yeah, let's see what I can get done tomorrow, Sunday. And I'm actually kind of excited as well to do some more progress on the tapestry, because that seems like a really fun project to do. But I'm also very motivated to finish the blanket. So this is how, here, let me adjust the camera real quick. So this is kind of what it looks like. I think it's definitely going to be slightly longer or slightly wider than it is longer, but that's okay. This is my first entrelac anything. So I am learning bit by bit on how this really works up, but I am liking it. Whenever we're in the area, we can make a trip to Hobby Lobby maybe next week. So I can get the flannel Winnie the Pooh fabric for it, for the backing. Unless we're in the actual city and I can check what Michael's has in stock. Just because it would be nice to go in person to see the colors in person, just so that I'm not buying something that I might not like online. And I might as well, when I'm there, I can get the yarn that I'm going to use for the border, which I think I want to do a shell border because I've never done a shell border before. So that'd be kind of interesting to do. So yeah, that is my progress for today. it's Sunday, so let me show you what I did, I guess, today. And some of the other crafts that me and my sisters had done this week. Also, because I just remembered while I was editing my video, if you see that I have this on my forearm, jeez, here you go, yeah. We were at the fair on Thursday for the parade, and we were walking around the fair. There was someone doing henna, so I always take a chance to get some henna designs done whenever it's been a while between each time that I do it, and I mean, it was something fun. So yeah, if you see my sleeve rolled up and then you see something, technically I drew myself, or someone else drew on me, but I just have some henna on my arm. But on the entrelac blanket, I still have to cut off the ball of yarn. Ooh, okay. Whew. So I finished the pink like I had wanted to. So I did the 7 squares, the last 7 squares of the pink today. So I'm done with row 23, 6, 5, no, 24. So 24 rows, or the 24th row on the way down. So I'll be starting the 23rd row next week, or tomorrow. And I'm hoping to at least get 2 colors done. I'm hoping more, but you never know. My lunches might not be so free, or after work I might not get the time that I want to crochet, but I'm hopeful that 2 more colors, 3 or 4, if I'm really saying what I'm thinking, 3 to 4 colors done, I'm hoping. So let me get my little cheat sheet on how much I completed this week. So on Monday I did 10 squares, Friday I did 6.5, Sunday I did 29, oh no, Saturday I did 29, Sunday I did 7. So in total this week I did 52.5 squares on my entrelac baby blanket. So not too far off. I mean, 20 squares from the week before, but still, for me working on it for 4 days, 52 squares, not bad. And for the tapestry blanket, I did not count how many rows I had done previously or what row I was last on. I checked the pattern and it has said, oh, starting on row 41, you're gonna start the color work. I counted, I was at row 30. I thought I was already there, but I did complete 10 rows to get to 40 so that I can then start the color work. So I was really hoping to do some color work today and to show off some red in it, but it'll be until next week, which I want to do another 10 or so rows next week, at least to have some of the color work already done. But this isn't technically due until Christmas. But tomorrow. Today's the 31st. This is Sunday, the 31st. So tomorrow, when I upload this video, it's going to be June 1st, which is officially halfway through the year. How did the time go by that quickly? I don't know. So I have 6 months left to finish that blanket. So that's why I really need to make sure that I start or continue some progress each week on that blanket, so I can make sure that I have it done, steamed, with the border steamed and blocked, and ready to be shipped off to my husband's aunt's house. So I did that, and then I don't know how many butterflies I completed. I know I did do about 20 some, and even my sisters, they made a few, about 4 of them. So I showed them how to do that. I also bought some sand for them to try out on some of the potion bottles. Let me find. Okay, so I told them, have fun with it, mix different colors, do some of the beads with the sand. If you want to do the glitter stars, go for it too. Just have fun with it. And let's see if I can show, or yeah. So there's that one. There's this one with some green and red with some beads or some little rocks in it. Oh geez, it's not gonna focus too well. These are so tiny. There's this other heart one. There's this star with some pink or purplish with some rocks, as well as this blue and red one with some rocks. So they're just super cute, and I think from what I saw, I think there's about 3 to 5 regular potion bottles like these ones, and then about 4 of the long tubular ones that I want to put a little message in a bottle. So they're almost all done. Maybe I can get them to finish them tomorrow, and then I can do the wax and pour the wax on there, and then put the eyelets on, just to officially finish them. But I did get the strips of paper for the stars, and I did quite a few. I mean, if I was doing 4 rows of the entrelac blanket and then doing these, I'm not even getting all of them. There's just way too many. I do think I have about 20 of them. Oh no, one fell. Like that. And oh no, this one's gonna be a little bit easier to see. They were a lot easier to work with and to make them with even strips of paper. Who'd have thunk it? But that's what we did this week, and that's about it. Hopefully next week I can be very ambitious and very productive on my blanket, but we'll see. But that's it for this video. If you'd like to see more of me, or you also have a similar situation where you're busy and have to find time here and there to do your crafts and hobbies, that is me. That is me. I have a 4-month-old, new mom with a 4-month-old, and I work full-time, and now my sisters are here visiting for the summer. So even though they may be able to help me take care of my daughter, I still would like to spend time with my sisters. So I will take any time that I have to try and crochet and progress on my projects. If you like the video, like it. If you want to hit the subscribe button so that you're notified on when I post a new video, which is usually Monday at 8 a.m. Central Time Zone. You can also follow me on Instagram. I will post each time my video uploads, as well as whenever I finish my project, I will post it on there. And before you see it on the video, it will be on there. And anything craft related, really, / yarn related. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna be up to next week, but I'm excited to see. And I will try and show you guys as well. But that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.